Even though Chicago Fire Season 14 has only just started, the show is already dropping shocking revelations. Let's begin with the major twist of Stellaride, or at least one of them. Stella Kidd and Kelly Severide were enjoying an unplanned pregnancy when we last saw them. However, the couple receives the startling news that Stella lost the baby at the start of Wednesday's premiere. Showrunner Andrea Newman tells TV Line that despite Severide's assurances that they will work things out together, the revelation provides a messy start for the relationship because of their divergent responses. Aims that there is a measure of relief for Stella when she realizes that she is no longer pregnant, and that creates all sort of guilt. The two feel even more apart as Severide is devastated to hear that he will not become a father. To make matters more difficult, Stella is dealing with a challenge at work. Sal Vasquez, a new firefighter, joined her team and carried his negative outlook with him. Because of his egregious disobedience, Stella begs Pascal to kick him out of Firehouse 51. However, the chief claims that this is Vasquez's final opportunity to remain in the CFD and that he needs it to happen. It is unclear why. In another instance, Herrmann causes difficulties within the unit by refusing to leave the officers' quarters, which should now be home to Lieutenant Mouch. Despite his team's encouragement to lay down the law, Mouch isn't pursuing the issue. However, what is the amount of time Herrmann needs to accept his decision to relinquish his lieutenantship to Mouch in Season 13? Christian Stolte, a Chicago Fire star, thinks Mouch will eventually have to deal with this uneasiness head-on. The reason I get to do it right here, in my comfort zone, is because of the sacrifice Herrmann made. Therefore, I owe him, Stolte says. Mouch could have been a cop on a different shift or a different house. I owe him, no question about it, but what exactly do I owe him? How long? Is this some kind of strange perpetual jailhouse duty? It must eventually be sufficiently resolved for me to continue and concentrate on my work. Ritter's departure. He leaves for New York to be with Dwayne after being hospitalized for a gunshot wound. And the CFD layoffs, which Newman has been hinting at for some time, are also revealed in the premiere. The city must impose brownouts and reductions to conserve resources because its budget is fully in the negative. Pascal informs his workers that shifts would be busier and their runs will be longer. Newman essentially acknowledged their impending parenthood, even though neither Stella nor Severide formally responded to Terry's request. They had an idea of what their family was going to be, and now it's going to look a little different, but it's a family nonetheless.